Well, the markets closed higher ahead of tomorrow's jobs report. The Dow closing up nearly 350, while the S&P's four-day winning streak matched its best stretch of the year so far. And energy stocks carried most of today's gains, with oil prices rebounding slightly. But speaking of oil, prices are starting to plummet, falling below $100 per barrel for the first time since May. And in response, gas prices are also starting to drop. Here's a look at where they are today. The national average right now, $4.73. That is down 12 cents from last week. And according to Gas Buddy, gas prices could drop between 20 to 35 cents in the coming weeks. Joining us now, our NewsNation business contributor, Lydia Moynihan. So, Lydia, some good news here potentially for drivers. Gas Buddy reporting more than 2,500 gas stations in 15 states selling gas for below $4 a gallon. Is it safe to say maybe prices are finally starting to get back to normal?
Well, the same analysis predicts that this trend will continue, but it's interesting. They say that the downward trajectory of prices is predicated on us going into a global economic slowdown. So they're not saying that we're going to have more supply all of a sudden. They're just anticipating that people will want to buy less. If that hypothesis is wrong and people all of a sudden want to take a road trip, that means that we could see gas prices go up in the short term again.
Okay, so you talked about supply there. We know the president tapped into the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, releasing about 1 million barrels per day through October. But there's some new data that shows the administration exported more than 5 million barrels from that reserve overseas last month. Why would the White House do that?
Well, it's a question that I think a lot of people want to know, and they've sort of demurred to respond to that bombshell Reuters report we saw, that basically we are sending our own natural resources to geopolitical enemies like China. And yesterday, the White House press secretary was asked about it and said she wasn't aware of the report. But it's really shocking. To put this in context, these strategic reserves are used for basically emergencies only. During the Gulf War, when we invaded the Middle East and we were worried about our oil supply, we took out just 17 barrels. During Hurricane Katrina, when the Gulf was hit and we were worried about our oil supply, we used just 20. So the idea that we're basically using 180 barrels from now until October, November, which coincides strategically with the midterm elections, is really quite shocking. And certainly this report that we're sending some of that to other countries is very surprising. And until we address the underlying issue of creating more oil here in the U.S. or finding a way to procure it more sustainably, this solution of just basically pulling from our strategic reserves isn't going to work. And we anticipate that, in just a few months, we're going to be to levels we haven't seen since the 1980s.
Well, yeah, particularly, for sending millions of gallons out of the country. Let's stick with the administration here. The president unveiling a new plan to open some public lands to new oil drilling here in the U.S. But of course, environmentalists say it's abandoning his campaign promises, but oil companies say it's not going to even make a dent in prices. So is this possibly a lose-lose situation for President Biden?
Well, it's sort of a prison of his own making. Yeah, he's in a tough situation here, and he's not going to make anyone happy. But look, what he's unveiling is much less, extreme than what we saw during the Trump administration. He wants to open up some more offshore drilling. But the issue with any plan like this is it's going to take quite a long time to implement. So, the soonest we could hope to sort of experience some relief from opening up more offshore drilling would be months from now. It's quite a process to drill and refine and actually get it to the gas station.
All right, Lydia Moynihan, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.